Hiya, Ali here. I'm just going to show you how to pack a parcel when you've got only one hand. I imagine there are lots of ways of doing this, but this is how I've managed to do it. I don't know how well you're going to... Because I can't find my iPad, I can't set up a decent location to film from. So I'm going to do it for now, so I hope you'll be able to see. So here's so get yourself a standard box. Can you see that? Let's have a look. Get yourself a standard box, big enough to put what you want to put in it. Make sure the sides aren't too springy, because otherwise it won't stay shut and it'll be more difficult. So see that there? Yeah. So make sure that your sides are the flaps are, they're going to stay where you put them basically. Because that is going to be crucial in a minute. I've only just thought of that. Right, so pick a box that's going to allow you to shut the flaps and not spring open again. Now, I've just realised that the thing I want to pack isn't... Oh yeah, it's just behind me here. Hold on a sec. This ethereal voice is going to take... Right, so I bought this off Vinted, and unfortunately it's missing something that means I don't want to keep it. So it's a thermal gilet basically with reflective sides on it. It's second-hand from Vinted, and it's perfectly. It's apart from the fact that it hasn't got a hanging point, so I'm folding it up just out of this, I suppose, so I can get it in. Sorry about that. Obviously, this is the trouble with doing stuff in the middle of the night, and you're already tired. It's currently 10 to 2 in the morning here. It's in the UK, and I'm doing this because I'm starting to gonna get the shop running on the ACS website, which this channel is to do with. And if you've got any tips or tricks to do with doing something one-handed, then please, by all means, share it in the comments, or if you've got something that you're finding difficult doing with one hand, and by all means ask Ali, do you know how to do this? We can figure something out between us, I'm sure, in the community. So there's your box. So we've got that far. I don't actually have a shipping label ready, so the difficult thing, what we want to do is, we want to obviously tape the sides down. Now this is what happens after time. You get the tape on there. Actually, it's not too bad today because I've made sure they're a lot looser than normal, so it stays where it is. But if they're springing around, you can get a piece of... You can buy these on the web shop. I can't remember how much they're going to be, but it's a piece of... Well, it's obvious what it is. It's a piece of wood, piece of 4x2. It just happens to be almost... It happens to be the really handy size that you can manipulate it around and put it on the flaps, and it holds things down. So I'm just going to put a few bits of tape. Now, I suppose you could use one of those tape guns. I've got one somewhere, but with proper parcel tape. But I find this is more than adequate, and it's certainly never... Because I put loads and loads of tape on, it's never caused a problem. Everything I've sent has got there without falling out of the box. But if you want to use a tape gun, to use proper parcel tape, so you've got lots more tape on your parcel, that's up to you. But like I say, I put loads on anyway, so I'm not going to bore you with staying here and doing a whole lot. But obviously you can manipulate the box and the piece of wood to make sure that it's all done right. You can also turn it different ways to get the different the weight distribution from the piece of wood differently. So Ali's insight how to pack a box one-handed. So now you can see that it's getting there. Once you've done some of it, the rest is really easy. But that initial using that piece of wood to keep the flaps down is really handy. And then of course what you do is you get your label, and you cut the about to where you want it, then where you've got to do it, then you put it on the top and put that on the top again, and then you stick down around the label like that. So hopefully you can see that. I'll play it back. And thanks a lot. So Ali's insights. That's, I don't know, number 2, I reckon, for ACS Sense. Bye for now.